under the roof at Marvel. Parker and Zeeble, bit of push and shove. Comes to that contest now. Parker does really well with a slick hand pass. Florent, Sinclair, Dawson, the man that Reshaw said got away from them a bit in the first half. Hayden's done with the footy here.
50.
Yes, didn't get it back.
1 metre out, mate.
That's not the start that Reshaw would have been looking for. Here's the great tackle here from Isaac Heaney. Picked up there.
Game number 3. Great start for the Swans, and Heaney immediately on the board.
Really got their side going in the second quarter, so they would have identified that at half-time, and you can't tag them both, so you probably try and get one and shut out him from the game because he had a high influence on the game. And
Kennedy drives it forward. Standing in the hole was Tarrant, who did well. McLean was coming at a rate of knots. Swans reload again.
Holding, Sydney.
What can Papley do? Line out for his second. Normie Good in front. Loves it, does Papley. The Swannies have kicked 2 in the opening moments. Parker bangs it out of mid-air. Heaney attacks it harder than anyone else and dishes out a short pass. It's got the distance to Papley. What about that from Isaac Heaney? To kick 2 in a couple of minutes. This time, Taylor, who threw himself in front of Aliir, did nice. He wasn't paid in the end. Again inside 50 for the Swans, and again it's Heaney. Heaney kicked the opener of the half for 3 in the blink of an eye for the Swans. It's wobbled away.
We'll just have a look at the replay here. I think there was a bit of a head knock there. He keeps holding his head, so a bit.
And Aliir. Zaha! Well, went early, got us excited in the box. Unfortunately, couldn't bring it down, but the Roos are away now. They need something. Taylor, good little chipping ball. Hall plays on. Good kick to Brown. He's got his man if he can get a handle on it. Just got away in the end. Thought Brown was going to snaffle it. Ooh, Zaha got us a bit up.
There's a big launch. Here it is. He got a good ride. It was
Kennedy back to Rowbottom, working in a tight space, the Sydney defence. Kangaroos player caught one high, but you heard the call of ducked. Disposals for Simpkin. Tightish angle. They need it, the Roos, and they don't get it. That works for Tarrant. Anderson took it a little bit casually. It's going to come back the other way now with real heat. And it's McCartan who takes the mark. 2 goals for the season to really hurt the Kangaroos. Building again the Swans through half forward. Wobbles it forward. Defender's nightmare. Tarrant does his best. Body's going everywhere. Now Rowbottom, skillful player, hooks it round the corner. It is another one from the Swans. They're skipping away now.
4 or 5 Swans opponents around him, and then North have to try and fix it up from that point on. They just had weighted numbers at this ball here. See a swamp around him. And they just had the numbers then to clean it up.
it's his next handball. Bang.
It's a good one.
What a handball by Papley.
Kennedy takes a bit off the kick. McMillan applies body pressure. Atley front on, spills to Heaney, wobbles it, bends it, misses it.
Geez, you talk about the sounds of the game down here.
Oh, and this is the hit Moons was talking about here on Atley. Bang.
Sydney
Closing
rock.
the space.
No
from
Sydney
Kennedy.
rock. No Sydney rock.
Goldstein is able to grab it. Joey, the call for Kennedy. Unloading, another one for the Swan. Just fades late off the boot of Ollie Florent. 2 on 1. Taylor plays it well. He's got Wood in front of him. Finds Zeeble on the lead. He's had a couple of shots, Jack Zeeble, without kicking a major. Wants to get rid of it. Does, and does it nicely. Settles over the footy. Kangaroos need this goal. And finally, they get another one, the Kangaroos.
But the ability to play on here, so you got 1v1s forward of the balls. Jack Zeeble saw there was time and space or space to lead into, so he leads up. And probably could have had a shot. He's well within his rights to have a shot, but just found a Hearn closer to goal, in a better position. And Hearn took it upon himself to go back and kick the goal. Very, very important goal.
Jack Zeeble gone back to block for Ben Brown.
That's a good ball inside 50. on his range. With the handball receive is good. He's got a couple of options. It's a clever kick out in front of Papley. The little legs pump. Gets a hand on it. Papley, wonderful hand pass inboard. Taylor will step around and kick the goal. That is fantastic from the Swans.
Donald just couldn't bridge that gap, and then the ability just to find the handball over the top and the finishing from Louis Taylor to fake one way and then have a direct lane to goal. But the work rate from those high, small forwards was extraordinary. Papley and then Louis Taylor.
Rucks only, guys.
News filtering out of the AFL
I'm going to back out this.
that a press conference is coming at 4 p.m.
Okay, Rucks, eyes up.
Eastern, Gillon McLaughlin to speak.
And lay the next tackle.
Goldstein grabs his own tap. McDonald only as far as Parker. Must have just been the required distance to really hurt the Kangaroos deep in the turn. Parker really time it, but he's got the legs. Enjoys that, Luke Parker.
Sometimes stay home and wrestle with his opponent because he's got that height advantage. When he's on the lead, he can actually...
Oh, fend off from Pollock was nice. Can he hit a target with the in ball? Nice. Grab.
3 points today, you can see there.
Can Hall give the Kangaroos some hope? Gee, it's a good-looking kick. He unloads from 50. That's what the Kangas needed going into the break.
Good don't argue there from Pollock. Must have been a good discussion he had with Reece Shaw.
Dying stages, Zerha needs to get it moving quickly. Can they take a mark? Brown at the back, Mason Wood. Claims it up by, says play on. And that is it. Thursday night when the Tigers were coming against the Hawks, and zip, the quarter was just gone, wasn't it? A couple of missed opportunities, and all of a sudden there was 3 minutes left. That's a good grab from McCartan. Gets the big, strong hands out in front.
Trouble here.
Hang on.
He must have banged his head.
Hit his head on the ground.
Stop. Let it go, guys.
Jono, just having a look at Higgins' game at the moment. Only the 8 possessions. Hewitt has been all over him, smothered him. Do you throw him up forward to try and get those couple of goals, considering he just can't get that release from Hewitt at the moment?
Yeah, they're trying to move. They've thrown him out of centre bounce to try and get that spark, and not much disposal, but high impact with the goals. As we're having a look at McCartan here, off the mark. He just hits his head on the ground there.
Yeah.
So there's nothing wrong that Tarrant did. I know Sinclair had an argument there with Tarrant after this, but he's just got himself in that position where his head hits the ground.
You're going to take this, okay?
He doesn't look
It's
good.
not in a good way. As soon as you see that sort of arm go straight up and lock up.
Laurent, exploratory ball towards Blakey. Skillful player, had his head ripped off, he'll get the set shot. Just a bit of niggle coming into this game now.
Do not give it
We're
away.
into Tarrant again. He was the one who gave away this free kick also.
Let it go. Let it go.
It's hard for Hayward to try and do anything with his head over his jumper. He's going at Simpkin, though. Got the young bulls in the paddock.
Look at him.
Let me deal with it. Let me deal with it.
To pretty much put it out of the Kangaroos' reach, you'd imagine. Tightish angle. And hooks it. Hall. His best effort from the boot.
Play on.
It's an important contest. Nicely done by Hayden. Now he's got a problem. Really good tackle from...
Tackle by Josh Kennedy. As soon as he went for the don't argue. Players practice this. Players practice
Here.
being done.
10 contested of the 19 for Kennedy.
Thank you, boys.
This is Interchange Stewart holding up the
Thanks, boys.
P there.
Anderson. Brown is caught out of position.
Ben Brown.
Started like a house on fire, Ben Brown.
Doesn't go for his normal run-up. Kicks the goal, got the 50. And that's one with a work.
On the mark. But here, yeah, just the jumper hold by his left hand. He let it go when he realised he wasn't in the mark.
Big punch away from Sinclair. Thomas. Now there's a chance for the Kangaroos from 48 metres out, tight angle. Still in it, the Kangaroos.
They get a really good look at it, but the spoil from Sinclair actually was a disadvantage. It just went straight back towards the North Melbourne goals and gave them momentum.
athletic-looking man, hasn't kicked a goal in the AFL. He's sending that one right to the spot. Nice hand pass from Hall. Out in front of Taylor. Gets it to Anderson. Rides a couple of bumps and a tackle. Simpkin bends it round the body. He's cleared Aaliyah. Another goal for the Kangaroo.
As we see here, and then we see Jed Anderson come in, who just, as you called, how he just rides the bumps, managed to hold on to the ball, and then Jai Simpkin just finished on his left foot.
Zeeble, Polek, missed the opportunity. Now the Swans arrive on the scene. Is that a high tackle? It is. With a distance. Unloads Taylor. Looks good off the boot. It hangs, it drifts. If they get a good bounce. Gee, it hangs a long time. Papley now picks the pocket of Atley. 32 seconds on the clock. It's getting away from the Kangaroos. Blakey by hand. Papley's been wonderful. Has a fresh air. He'll go again here, Papley. Holding the ball is the call. It's
well
not going to matter.
Sorry, well effort by him.
Pittard. Couple of bounces. Nearly gets away from him. It's a great effort for the Swans to travel down to Marvel. Hall, possibly with the last kick of the match. There's the siren. Well done to the Swans.